I don't forget. And I'm so glad to see you and so glad to see you, Karen, that you're joining us. I know you're doing other things as well, but glad that you're here. I am so excited for this all morning. I am so excited. Okay, I'm going to jump in. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to talk about this. I want to say for the ladies here right now live, for anyone watching in the Facebook live, and for anyone taking the time to watch the recording, good job. I know that it's hard. It's hard for me at least to like apply myself to even 30 minutes of learning or like listening and things like that. So I just want to say, way to go, taking the time for yourself to just learn and be open-minded and check this out. So I am just really excited to be here. I am Heather and I am a wife, a mom, a homeschool mom. I have recently become a life coach through the John Maxwell certified team. And becoming a BODi partner was a catalyst for so much change in my life. And that's really why I'm so excited to share this opportunity with everyone today. I want to start by sharing some of the things, like my experience with BODi when I first started following my mentor online. I was totally in the shadows, like scrolling and liking, and I was drawn to her joy for life. And I was like, I don't really understand what she's doing, but she seems really happy. And okay, it's network marketing and this is kind of like icky. And so I don't really, but look at what she's doing and look at the way she's living. And I know she's making impact in women's lives. And so I was just following her and I followed her for a really long time because I was afraid of so many things. I was afraid that I wasn't going to have enough time to do this. I was afraid that I wasn't going to be able to lead. I was afraid that because I'm not a fitness instructor or a nutritionist, that I would be not able to serve people. But those were limiting beliefs that I needed to work through because if I was really, really honest with myself, when I was watching my mentor, I was like, I want to do this. I want to do this because I felt in my heart, and I've felt this my whole life, and I believe this to be true for all of us, that we were all created with special gifts and a special purpose. And sometimes I don't think it necessarily matters where we are to serve with our gifts. But I just felt so called to this. But I was so afraid, and I was believing all of these limiting beliefs that I wasn't going to have time. But eventually, I got to a point. I'm following. I got to a point in my life where I knew the way that I felt was not how I wanted to feel, was not the way that I was created to live. And that feeling of not wanting to live that way anymore got so frustrating that I was just like, okay, I need to make a change. And there were so many things going on. We were in lockdowns, and the Holy Spirit just whispered, it's time to start moving your body again. Because one of the excuses that I was also telling myself is that I don't have time to take care of myself. I don't have time to work out. I don't have time to do these things that I used to make time for. But in the season that I was in motherhood and wife life, I was just not making time for it. And all of those excuses went away when the world shut down. And it was like, you have time now. It's time to do it. And so I started by I signed up as a partner right away. And that was scary. But again, I just trusted that the way she was living her life, I was like, I want some of that. I want some of that. And so I started to do it. And every single step of this process has been so refining for me because the doubt is there every step of the way. My mentor is really big on vision writing. When I first wrote my first vision, I was like, this is silly. This is a waste of time. Like there was just so much limiting beliefs. And even in June, when I paid the money to go to Summit, and I was sitting and I did all the traveling and all the organizing of all the people that I'm responsible for. And I'm sitting in San Antonio and I'm hearing these incredible leaders who have experienced incredible success. And I'm sitting there and they are so relatable. I'm sitting there looking at these women and I'm like, they are me. Like they are literally me. They're not any different. They're not all the stories that I've been telling myself that, oh, they just had a lot of money and so they could invest in marketing and they had all these skills and they had all this whatever. And it's just like, it was just a slap in the face of like, stop telling yourself these stories. These women are you. And the only thing between you and them is hard work, is is work and service centered work. And so it was just a huge wake up call for me that like I have been still in fear and doubt, and I have been letting that hold me back. And the doubt, the thing that is really scary about belief, when you allow yourself to be like, yeah, I was made for that. I can do this. When I allow myself to go there, it's really scary because then it is required of me that I get to work, to do that stuff, to do that work. And so my belief is growing with every step that I take in this business. And that's required. It's time for me to level up. It's time for me to do more work. But what's so great about this business is the foundation of it is requiring us as leaders to learn how to take care of ourselves. I would argue that BODi has the most healthy CEOs in the world because the foundation of our business is our own journey. If we are not committed to our own journey and committed to our own health and wellness and personal growth, our business will not grow. Our business will only grow as much as we grow. And I love that challenge now because I have seen the fruit of the daily work. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it requires commitment. Yes, it requires dedication. But I've seen the fruit of it. And I've seen this fruit in every area of my life. I'm on a journey of healing from codependency and learning to take responsibility for my choices and standing up for what I want. And the work that I am required to do in this business is helping to build that. I have wanted to get a life coaching education for a few years now, but I was too afraid to one, say that I want it, ask for the resources to do it, and then get to work. But this work that I do every morning, this community of women that breathe belief into you, that require that you believe in yourself, made me build the confidence to do some of these things. Tyler and I, a few years, well, first of all, us moving across the country is something that we have talked about for a long time, since Luke was born. So about 7 or 8 years. Tyler has always said, I'm a carpenter. I can go anywhere with my work. We talked about it. We hit a wall, talk about it, hit a wall, talk about it. And finally, it was just like, we need to stop talking about this or we need to do it. And I know that the health journey that I am on has allowed me to take those choices. And this was a choice also for financial change for us as well. We eliminated all of our debt in our move to the East Coast. And this is also building from the health and wellness journey that I'm required to be on, is my mindset around money. And that shifting from the way that I was brought up and what I was brought up in and what I've lived to, no, this is not how I want to live. And I can change that. I am strong enough to change that. And so it's really just impacted every corner of my life. And then the other piece is that you being here today, I have always known that I wanted to help people. I've been active on social media since 2011 is when I started my blog. And I always knew that I wanted to help people, but I did not understand leadership because I was trying to be everyone's hero. I was a people pleaser. And this work brings me back to me. And it's humbling and it requires that I embrace my imperfection so that I can grow, so that I can lead, so that I can actually connect and create real connections with people. So this is how this journey has started or impacted my life so far. Financially, it is building and I can see the financial gain. When I started, I was like, I just want to buy the groceries. with Thursday is payday. Every Thursday we get paid. And I'm like, okay, I just want to cover my supplements once a month and I want to pay for the groceries. And that's a big deal, I think. That's a really big deal. And I'm doing that. And so I can see, again, the fruit of the steady work. And so then it builds the belief. It's like, you just have to serve, you just have to grow. And that's exciting because that feels fulfilling. And that's what I was missing. And that's what I was craving when I saw my mentor living with joy, doing honestly simple, mundane things. But I'm like, she's so joy filled. And it's because she sees the purpose and the weight of the daily work. And she's creating impact by not just keeping that to herself. She is serving through that. And that's what I am doing here as well. And so this is why I started, many reasons why I started. I needed to make changes in my life. I needed to take care of my health. I needed to get clear and confident on what I wanted. And the work that I do every day as a business partner is it creates a foundation for me to just stay in that growth and stay in that impact and stay in that serving. And so what does that look like for people joining the business? Okay, so what does that look like for people joining the business? Day to day, it is truly first committing to your own journey. Okay, and it's going to sound so simple. Do your workouts, find the programs that you love and commit to that and share that journey, and don't just keep it to yourself. Personal development. I thought personal development was so woo woo and so ridiculous. I don't know. I'm still discovering this because I'm a woman of faith, a woman of God. I had these things in my mind that was like, it's wrong to do personal development. I have the Bible, and so that's all I need. And I don't know where I picked that up. I'm still kind of uncovering that, but that was holding me back. I actually felt shame around personal development for a long time when I first started doing it. But I know that was a lie and that was holding me back. And it's actually God honoring to renew our minds and learn and grow. And so personal development was a really hard thing for me to start doing. Again, I also think it was fear that was holding me back because when you start digging into personal development, you really have to look at yourself. And so I had to face some things in me that needed work. And that's God honoring too. And I can't do that work without the Lord, of course. But digging into personal development pointed a lot of things back to me. And as someone who struggles with codependent thoughts, I'm always trying to fix and think about what other people need to be doing, which is exhausting. And this work is like, brings it back. Okay, what do you need to do? What do you need to focus on? And so personal development is a huge piece. And our mindset. If we believe we don't have enough time, if we believe that we don't have enough skills, if we believe we don't have whatever, fill in the blank for yourself, that will be true. That will be true. And if you're starting this journey thinking, yeah, I want to do this, but I have all these blocks, that's okay. This work, that's the beauty of it. This is going to help you get through that. Because you just start and you trust the journey and you trust your mentors. Nutrition, drink your shakes. When I first started, I was like, I told my sister, I'm like, I'm just going to do the workouts. I'll be good. Like, I'm pretty healthy. I'm pretty healthy. 2 weeks into my programs, I was like, okay, I need to do something with my nutrition because the movement's really fun, but my body literally cannot keep up every day, 5 days a week for 30 minutes. Like, I'm dying. And so I got into the shakes and I was resistant. I was like, a shake's not going to change my life. Like, I don't get it. You don't have to get it. A shake isn't going to change your life. It's one more step. It's one more 1% shift, right? And so, yes, now I love the shakes. I drink them twice a day. I give them to my kids. Like, they're so delicious and they keep me regular. That's one of the things that they have done for me. And the nutrition programs, I love learning about nutrition now and learning about how food is fuel and how it changes my mind. And also, just side note, I am a mom. I'm at home. I've got one kid on the couch watching a show, two biking around. I don't know when they're going to jump in, but this is how I do this business. It's been so refining to just embrace the imperfection because I want to homeschool and I also want to work. So just a side note. So yeah, you embrace your own journey, you dig into the products and tools, you dig into your own journey, and you get really honest and you share that. And then you start having conversations with people. People like you ladies, everyone here today, everyone watching this live, everyone watching this recording, I have invited you because we've created some form of connection online. And that can be scary at first to ask people, hey, you're watching my stories or you're checking in on my posts, like, how is this resonating with you? However the conversation goes, that can be really scary. But here's what I've landed on for this. Because I know that I want to serve, because I know that I have all these stories and experiences that the Lord has given me, that the Lord has walked me through. It is my job to get out of my own way. And so when I say that I'm scared to send a message, that's me being selfish because I'm not worried about you and the impact that this could have on your life. I'm worried about myself and I'm worried about what you might think of me. And that is codependency, and that's what I'm working through. And again, it all ties together. This business has helped me overcome that. It has helped me to create action. It has helped me be okay with failing and learning, even though it's hard and uncomfortable. And that is essentially what this business, the work is, your own personal journey, sharing it, connecting, and keeping relationships going. So yes, it requires time, it requires commitment, it requires dedication, it requires a big vision. But I have invited all of you here believing and knowing that you have special gifts, that you have visions on your heart, and they might be different than mine. And mine is really, really big. And I also recognize, and I've recognized this lately, I have always been someone who has considered myself like, oh, I'll just do it by myself. I'll just like figure it out alone. And I've realized that the dreams on my heart cannot be accomplished by myself. I don't want to do this by myself. I want to run with people because then we can create a bigger impact and we can help more people. So that, and then actually I'll just kind of continue on the foundation, the work through of the business, the daily tasks, communicating with people, connecting with people, inviting people. So you can start earning right away. You earn 25% commission on everything that you sell. There are also volume bonuses as you grow your team and you impact greater. But baseline, you can earn 25% commission on everything you sell. So when you join as a partner, if you join as a partner today, you can start earning commission tomorrow. You can earn back your $257 investment by inviting 4 friends to join you with the same package that you joined, the 250s. If you're an existing partner, if you're an existing client, it's like $60 to join as a partner. But you can earn back that $257 by inviting 4 people when they join with the 257 to start a program with you. And it's exactly like that. Like you think about, you do a really great workout class, you do an incredible spin class, and you're like, man, that trainer was fire. Next week when I go, I'm inviting Sally to come with me because I know she loves fitness. That's what this is. It's like, hey guys, I'm doing chop wood, carry water. And this is exactly what I do with my clients. I'm like, I'm doing chop wood, carry water. Next month, August, I'm doing dessert challenge with Shakeology because I want to learn how to make new recipes. Who wants to do this with me? And that's what this is. And then we show up and we learn together and we grow together, and we do not have to have it perfectly all together. What I also offer my partners when they first start is you don't have to have your own Facebook page right away. I do think that if you want to grow and if you want to create a great impact and you want to build your own team, you need your own online community, and you can do that on the BODi app or you can do it on Facebook. But when you first start, if you want to simply invite people to what I have established already, then you can do that. So we're all doing chop wood, carry water in August. You can start right now in the next 2 weeks, and you can say, come and do chop wood, carry water. And you're just showing up in the group with your clients. You don't have to do any posting. You can contribute. That's amazing. More contribution is wonderful. But just to get you started, you can invite them to the Facebook group. Okay, so you're earning commission on that. You are supporting them if there's any one-on-one communication that they want to have. But as far as the daily accountability group, you can invite them. The other thing that I'm offering to my partners, because this has been so huge for me, and this was why I got the life coaching certification, because I want to serve people more abundantly. And I realized that a lot of our surface goals are exactly that. I want to lose weight. There's more stuff going on. I want to wake up earlier, but I can't get up in the morning. There's something else going on there. And so the reason that coaching was important to me is because I wanted to understand how to ask better questions so that I could help people grow and also help people overcome the limiting beliefs that they're holding on to even start. It's such an obstacle sometimes for people to just start. And so I am offering for anyone who joins my team for the first 4 weeks of their partnership, a 1 hour one-on-one coaching with myself every single week to check in on your growth, your development in the business or in your personal. Because here's the thing, our personal work feeds into this business. And so you get 4 one-on-ones to get you started. I'm always available to my partners. We have an accountability pod that I have for my team, and we're in that every day. I'm also a part of Crush Nation, which if you're on social media, Crush Nation is a very big organization in BODi, and there is incredible resources. Last night I was on our team call with Crush, and Melanie Mitro was speaking. She is a leader within the organization. I just feel so poured into after that. So there is just like endless resources. You could spend all your time on resources. I don't recommend that, but it's hard to find the balance. So there's just such an infrastructure already in place to support us with our goals. And there's so many people that are alongside us in this work. It is an incredible, incredible community to be a part of. So you have that. And that's a $400 value, my one-on-one coaching for the 4 weeks when you start as a partnership. And you get that for free for just joining my partnership, joining my team. I think that's like everything. What questions do you have? Does anyone have questions? If not, that's okay.
I'm
Or
just still
if you,
processing it.
okay, that's okay. Yeah, you can process. It takes me a while to process things too, for sure. But I am so like, you can ask me. Okay, I know I'll have Karen said, I know I'll have questions too. Yes. And if after this you guys feel like you want to have a chat on the phone, we can set up a chat on the phone for like 15 minutes and we can just go through all of your questions, all of your whatever. Honestly, I just want to leave you with this though. What do you have to lose? All the limiting beliefs that I had about network marketing, like the fears about what people will think of me, they're there, but my mental strength is stronger for overcoming them. I still kind of feel that. I'd be lying to you if I didn't say that it is still scary for me to do some of the things that I do. Like even this today, I'm so excited, but I'm scared. I'm scared. And I also have allowed that to be something that is like a beacon for me because if I get too comfortable, I'm not really growing. And so when I commit to a call like this that I haven't done like a ton of, right? I'm like, this is kind of scary, but this is what I need to do to go where I want to go. And so I need to just allow myself to be in that place of scariness. And then it also up levels me. I'm not just like flying by the seat of my pants. Yesterday, I wrote out kind of like an outline of what I want to say. So it's like, yeah, okay, I got to get my stuff together, you know? So when I'm operating in like, I've done this a million times, I've got this, I'm not really learning and growing. And so this business is constantly up leveling me because of where I want to grow and how I want to impact and how I want to serve. So yes, please send me a message if you tomorrow or tonight and you're like, I have questions or you just want to DM and chat it through, please send those messages. But I think that's all.
You did it in less than 30.
I know. I can't believe it.
It was so good.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's get on with our days, ladies. Thank you for your time. And yeah, I can't wait to chat with you more. Okay.
Thank you, Heather.
Have a great day.
You too.